you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I did not dig that hole in the garden.
What?
That's the whole truth.
The whole truth, not leaving anything out.
Oh, yes! I did dig that hole. That was a good hole.
You may be seated.
No, Simple Simon. Ain't that a pie man?
Well, I was going to the fair.
What did you say to the pie man?
Let me taste your wares.
What did the pie man say to you?
Let me see your penny, if I had it any.
You hadn't any penny?
I never had any sense.
Objection!
Yes.
1. This testimony is going nowhere. 2. Penny in a sense is an obvious pun, and those lines belonging solely to the punished sir. And finally, the witness is obviously
Mental isn't someone that conforming to the thought process of the dominant culture? Or by mental, do you mean someone who is such a deep thinker that they are not appreciated by the materialistic, pragmatic bourgeois? Or by mental, do you mean someone who is stupid?
What I meant, Judge, is...
That's judgmental to you.
Yes, Your Honor, I withdraw my objection.
Your objection was drawn, overruled, and hanged by the neck until dead. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Darn tootin'! Mr. Simon, you may continue your testimony.
Where was I?
No, sir.
Tell me, Simple Simon, is the pie man in this room?
Yes, that's him there!
Order!
Let it be noted that the witness has pointed to the suspect, Jack's breath. Now, Simple Simon, what do you do when the pie man learned that your taste is wares?
I followed him back to his home.
What did you see there?
I saw him making his pies. He used fresh lard in his crust.
Or that?
Yes, fat. He also used fresh egg white in his margarine. The fluffy white stuff on top of the pies.
Wait, did you say fresh egg white?
Yes.
How did you know it was fresh egg white?
I saw him beating the egg white. Right out of a giant shell. And I took a picture of it.
Enough with the gasping, it's getting annoying.
Is this the picture?
Yes.
Let it be noted that this picture will be filed with Exhibit A. I have no further questions for this witness.
Defense, your witness, watch yourself.
Mr. Simon, is it?
Yes.
And you go by Simple.
Yes.
You go by other names. Isn't this true?
Well, in the schoolyard, the bullies used to call me Simple.
Don't you also go by Peter Pumpkin Eater, arrested for keeping your wife in a pumpkin shell?
Well,
Also known as Willie Winky, arrested for running about town in your nightgown.
it's been a while since.
Also known as Tom the Piper's son, arrested for pignapping.
I have a logical explanation for that.
Isn't your real name Crooked Man?
Yes.
Who has a crooked cat who caught a crooked mouse and you all live together in a crooked little house?
Yes.
You have quite a rap sheet, Mr. Simon. Why are you testifying against Jack Spratt today?
I feel it is my duty as a citizen.
Did the prosecution offer you immunity in exchange for your testimony today?
It's only fair.
So your testimony was bought. How did you just have a camera when you went to the Spratt household?
I am an amateur photographer.
Amateur photographer. As I know, you've been paid a great deal for your photos. Also, as Willie Winky, weren't you arrested for extortion?
I was arrested, never convicted.
And never convicted because you had incriminating photos of the judge presiding in this case.
Objection. Jury, ignore that odd statement.
So, you have a criminal record, your testimony was bought, and you had a camera in the Spratt household in order to commit a felony. Am I missing anything, Mr. Simon?
I do the good of the whole.
Just as you dug a hole for yourself, Mr. Simon, or shall I say crooked man. Your Honor, I am done with this witness.
You may step down. Defense, you may call your first
The
witness.
defense calls Mr. Jack Spratt.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
You may be seated.
Mr. Spratt, you heard the witness claim that he saw you beating egg whites. Is this true?
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, there ain't no law against beating egg whites.
He also said he saw you beating them out of a giant piece of eggshell. Is this also true?
Yeah, it's true.
Where did
Grade A Law J.
Where did you get this?
Another gas pen to gavel to
giant piece of eggshell?
From Mother Goose.
Mother Goose? The Mother Goose?
Yeah.
Your Honor, seeing that Mother Goose is right outside this courtroom, I suggest that the bailiff grab her and bring her for questioning.
Your Honor, this is most irregular.
Indeed, most irregular.
Yes, most irregular. Or, if you prefer, I shall call Civil Simon to the witness stand for more information about pictures that may be incriminating.
Bailiff, go grab Mother Goose and bring her down to the witness stand. Be careful, she has quite the temper.
Unhand me, you honk!
Do you have to arrest her in the middle of traffic? We heard all the cars honking.
That was her doing the honking.
This is police brutality, you little honk!
Swear right there.
She's already swearing, Your Honor.
What the honk is going on here?
Jack Sprague is on trial for the murder of Humpty Dumpty.
Murder? Honk? Of my son? And what the honk do you think you're doing, you judge?
It's just that I said the next person to gasp would get a gavel to the...
Yes?
Well, they'd get a gavel to the noggin. Perhaps I was being too hasty.
Darn tootin'.
Now, is this the first that you've heard of the murder of your son?
Yes. Who did it? Was it that nasty Mrs. Spratt?
Well, I never.
Why would you think the perpetrator would be Mrs. Spratt?
She was always jealous of my son's figure.
True, but Mrs. Spratt has an alibi for the night of the 13th.
The 13th? Are you saying that my son was murdered on the 13th?
Yes.
But that's impossible. He was as fit as a fiddle at breakfast this morning.
Go ahead. Go ahead, gasp away. See if I care.
What do you mean he's still alive? His body was found at the bottom of the wall.
That wasn't his body, that was his shell.
What do you mean?
Humpty is my son, and he's been living with me for the past 5 years after graduating from college. He is quite smart, but he would never get his independence. Sure, he moved out for a while, but he was living in a shoe for goodness sake. And I was still doing his laundry and packing his lunch. And that is why beautiful Swan broke up with him. Well, when she did, that was the last straw. I thought beautiful Swan was the right bird for him, and I wanted grandchildren. So I pushed Humpty out of the nest.
You pushed Humpty Dumpty out of the nest. You murdered your own son.
Murdered? How dare honk accuse me of murder?
Calm down.
I will not calm down!
Now, Miss Goose, no one is accusing you of murder.
Of course not. We think we have the murder.
Nonsense! I forced him out of his comfortable shell, but I haven't murdered him. I was going to meet him for lunch. In fact, here he comes now.
Here you are, Mom. Oh, we're doing lunch.
You all know my son, Humpty Goosey.
Humpty, you're alive, and you're a parrot.
Don't give me any of the lips, Swan. Yes, and now I'm independent. Got my own condo to spend my first down payment.
Hey, that was supposed to be my pun. Yeah, all puns belong to the overruled.
Your Honor, seeing that the victim is alive and well, I suggest.
I agree. You're free to go.